Hello there, Taurus, and welcome to your Oracle messages. But before we get started, Taurus, Spirit says you are rooted in sacred ground that is now calling forward the abundance that was always meant to bloom through you. So let's take a deeper look at what else Spirit wants you to know when it comes to your timeless Oracle messages. And this is for Taurus and Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What a lovely message from Spirit. Abundance is slowly but surely blossoming through you. And look at this, that reality, it is changing, of course. So we are in the in between of some type of new beginning. And that new beginning calls forth abundance, some type of burden being lifted off of you little by little. And that's what we have to notice is the little things. And trust me, Taurus, when you can start noticing those little things, those little tiny adjustments that just make your life a little bit easier, a little bit more joyful, a little lighter, you're in tuned. This is how you know you are merging into a more peaceful or harmonized reality that fits you instead of you feeling like you have to fit into it. So this is exactly what's happening is that your reality is being sculpted for you. So know that you have arrived right on time. Just try to remain in a place of calm confidence about what is changing. Let's continue and see what else Spirit wants you to know. You're deeply seen even if you don't know it. And you might be feeling a challenge here when it comes to, it's not so much, okay, it's not so much that you want to prove yourself. I know that you're above that, but I do feel that you are feeling or sensing maybe underappreciated for what you actually are and what you offer just by you being you. But there are unseen realms and also the seen that stays hidden in between the veil that notices you. So you are deeply seen even if you don't know it. You know, there's something about you having this energy that is supporting you. And even if Taurus, some of that energy has, broken away, there's still this like solid energy of support that's always continuously circling around you. And this is what Spirit wants you to hang on to. You're almost there. Okay, let's continue and see what else Spirit wants you to know. Yeah, you're too high quality. Let them go and watch better come in. And this is never easy, Taurus, because I know you have put some energy into it, right? You've invested into a situation, into a person. Whoever you're leaving behind, just know that you are too high quality. And this is where we feel, that sense of feeling undervalued or underappreciated, but actually the forces are working for you, not against you. If someone can't see or value your worth, let that be a guidance sign, not rejection or a stop. So embrace this, sense of, I want to say the majesty within, but I want to use a different word with you. I want to use a different word. Yes, you are embracing and have embraced the majesty within, but there's something about you just embracing the throne that you forgot that you sat on. And that happens. And I'm not trying to, put you in a place of, making the pride or the ego bigger, right? Because we all carry that. But it is good to know that you can stand strong, tall with, respect here, that you are honored and respected. And if it's not happening now, Taurus, I guarantee you it will show up because you've been very steady with something, even through some type of painful change that's been going on around you that you had no control over. So let's continue and see what else. The truth is unveiling. Let the unveiling happen for you. Let's get a little bit more about the truth is unveiling. And see, here's this straddling the in between, right, of two realities. Let's get more. What the truth is unveiling. Also, Taurus, I'm picking up air sign and also earth sign. So just take that how it resonates. Let's get more what the truth is unveiling. You did the right thing. Oh my gosh. I'm just seeing the word truth and the right thing. See, you actually didn't lower your standard. You didn't put up with something, nor should you have, okay? Now these cards are also going through their own transformation. It's just taking me a little bit longer because they're a little bit old and worn out. But look, this is what's happening to you. Look, this is the old and this is the new. So we can appreciate both. You did the right thing. Even if it was the hardest thing, you did the right thing. And this is why you created fertile soil in your soul. And this is why Spirit said at the beginning that you are rooted in sacred ground that is now calling forward the abundance that was always meant to bloom through you. And what has to bloom through you? Well, it starts with the soil of your soul. The unease is temporary. Spirit is walking beside you. And also, not only God, Jesus, the universe, you've got angels all around you. Now, commune with the angels. They don't want you to feel the heavy burdens of, having to be trapped in the human mind. We can appreciate what the human mind does, but we don't have to be a master to it. You are the master. So invite the angels to quiet your mind and protect your peace, because the angels are really there for you, to work for you. They are your employees, okay? Not that they need to be a slave to you. They love you. And this is how they want you to see it, right? Let them serve you. They know something is extremely difficult. It's hard to accept too when you know your worth, you know your value, but for some reason, it's like you might feel like you failed at something because maybe you didn't, you maybe some way you felt responsible for someone's awakening, right? But you're not. And that's that burden that's lifting from your own spirit so that you can fly high and soar like an eagle. Okay, this is no joke. Look at this. We just got this card about, the unease is temporary. Spirit walks beside you. And look at this. Look at this. You're not alone. Angels walk beside you. I told you, heaven, angels, nature spirits, ancestors. My goodness. Call them. The earth, the heaven remembers you. Okay, let's see what else. You are born of spirit. You've been tried by fire. That tried by fire is refinement. You have endured. You are enduring. Whatever kind of crises or maybe a rude awakening that you've had to go through, because there's no soul on this planet that doesn't go through some type of rude awakening or uncomfortable times, right? But the challenge has really put you in the right place at the right time. So just know that you've arrived right on time as far as where your soul needs to be, not where your mind wants to be, or even your emotions. Born of spirit, tried by fire, you endured. This is the Phoenix rising. You're going to come out completely different if you haven't already. Appreciate what's been burning away. It's burning away so that you can shine in a more purified, sacred way for you. So don't give up. Spirit is enduring something with you. You know what? This is the other thing. Spirit carries the burden of also the disappointment too, of, at times when some souls just don't want to awaken. And that's okay too. But Spirit wants you to know that you're not alone in some type of disappointment, but we're turning that challenge, that disappointment, into some type of new creative project, a new way. But this isn't a way that you have to work hard at, because Spirit wants you to work harder at staying very centered and serene, because you're at this like threshold, you're at this like portal here. Let's continue and see what else. Create rhythm where the gaps live. Yeah, we're having a difficult time here with maybe implementing something new, maybe just because we're lacking energy, time, maybe just ideas. But this is where heaven wants to help you. It's where the little signs start pointing things to you to gravitate towards. So that will help you create some type of new rhythm in your own soul. When you create new rhythm in your own soul by inviting maybe a new habit, maybe it's meditation, maybe it's like a new project, maybe it's a new hobby. It could be ancient things, yoga, pottery. I'm into pottery, by the way. And oh my God, I'm telling you, there's something just so therapeutic about putting your hands on some clay like the ancient Egyptians did. Anyhow, I'm like really into it. But okay, that's just me getting excited about it. So, it took some time, for me to gravitate. I literally did not have no idea that I would ever in my life be into pottery, but I am into pottery. I think it's just wonderful. Okay. But anyhow, do some ancient things or create a new thing. But there is something that is being invited into your frequency because you've already shifted and changed the frequency within you. So you've already synced up with lighter energies, whether you see it or not, and they're gravitating towards you. Let's continue. Inner shifts become blessings. Look at this. Excuse me. Inner shifts become outer blessings. See this bending? When you're feeling strong on the inside, Taurus, the outside starts to shape and form and mold. Slowly but surely it does. Don't get so caught up too, for some of you, Taurus, not all of you, but especially for maybe the younger souls out there. Don't get caught up in this bullshit of the damn technology, and I know a lot of you are already, sensing to move away from a lot of fast-paced things, over information overload. And by the way, I don't know if you guys are feeling it yet, but I'm almost getting irritated when I see videos that are like speed up. It's just like, can we just do anything just natural again? Can we just get back to a natural pace of things? That'd be nice. But anyhow, I also appreciate though fast things too when it's appropriate, right? And so this is it. We're just gauging when it's appropriate to go fast or slow down, and just maybe stay at maintain a pace. So continue cultivating whatever you want to cultivate. That inner shift, what we were talking about, that your soul is now fertile, right? It's fertile because you've had to burn. You've had to feel that burn in a sense. Things will soon take a positive turn, Taurus. The door is opening that you didn't even know. The ground beneath you is shifting into fertile soil. Plant now. Because I'll tell you what, Taurus, long held burden dissolves through one surprising but little thing. Try to notice it. Maybe it's a little conversation. Maybe it's just a little synchronicity. Let's continue and see what else Spirit wants you to know. Yeah, Spirit is really telling you how strong you really are and how much you are seen in the unseen for what you've been putting up with. Yes, you've been putting up with a lot of BS is what I see. I get it like the 10 of Wands. Let's get a little bit more about this. This encouragement from the spiritual realm. It's like Spirit is molding and refining you. Because you opt out of something here. That's what I'm hearing this thing about you opt out of, something that could have compromised your value, your light, your worthiness. Hold back from being impulsive. Oh my goodness. See, you're learning your pace. You're learning steadiness, not racing, not doing something where we're being reactive. And this is why I was picking up too that when I said embrace the majesty within, which is one of these cards with the Sphinx, but that really is signifying, mastery and restraint here, because there will always be that impulse to do something, but Spirit is saying don't react. You're not needing to react to anything. In fact, let's get a little bit more too, because it feels to me that, yeah, this is it, because it's blossoming through you. It's blossoming through you. Just be. Spirit says practice and continue practicing just being. You're not having to ruminate on anything anymore here. It's like just you've arrived. More things will come at the right time. Yes, see, in time, all your wounds will heal and transform into beauty if it hasn't already. Because you are seeing a gateway here. And when you can't see it, your angels are carrying you towards this new gateway. There may be something with you in a past life too. Maybe not just ancient Egyptian, or maybe you just feel drawn to that. But I'm like Renaissance times, Roman times here too. Anyhow, in time, all your wounds will heal. So right now, if you're feeling a little bit fragile, it could get you to react in a way or say something here. So we may need to just stand our ground, because this is the thing. This is what I see. The 9 of Wands is actually what I'm seeing with this card. And the 9 of Wands is asking you to persevere, right? And yes, there was a situation that has thrown you off guard, but something is worth protecting. And you've been doing a great job, a great steward of protecting that which you find is sacred for you. What else? And this is why you get to be the soil where heaven plants abundant seeds to bloom through you. That's an honor. So continue to keep shedding. The freedom comes in layers. It sure does. It doesn't come at one time. In fact, that would be really over stimulating for your system, right? Or what is the word? Not the word. I'm trying to pick up another word. Not overstimulating, but like, well, I mean, you could still use that word, but there's another word I'm trying to think of. You overload the system, right? So keep shedding, and you have. Continue to feel a little bit lighter, okay? And remember, we're looking for the tiny little tweaks in life and adjustments and noticing that. That's the thread. That's what spirit is using through you. That's the thread of weaving this reality into being. Ooh, karma and fate is playing out. Resist saving others. Now, this is talking about resist having to do someone's soul work. And it's not that maybe want to, because sometimes we can unconsciously feel responsible for another person's growth or healing, even, or whatever. But where someone may have downgraded, or maybe someone did something here, they are having to go through something where they're not going to get away with it. And so they're filling something out. And spirit is handling something with the soul or souls that you are feeling or have had some type of separation with or distance. Protect your emotional space from greedy, oh my God, from the greedy and the entitled. This is why I'm getting also, I didn't know if I mentioned this. I know I said 9 of Wands, but I get the 10 of Wands too. So there's definitely a feeling of being burdened by, you know, responsibilities, others' expectations on us. Okay. But Spirit is saying you can be greedy for yourself. Protect your emotional space from the greedy and entitled. Spirit is saying just remain composed. Don't get riled up as much as possible, because there will be someone or a situation that may try to get you um, out of whack here, right? Like, so much so that you're not making any sense. But that's not going to happen, because they don't know that you are a soul that's already been crowned with some type of mastery here. Yeah, someone thinks that they're entitled to your space, your energy, but you may need to block someone out here, okay? So just keep that in mind. You do attract romantic love or whatever it is that you're seeking by being in this moment right now. And Spirit wants you to feel full right now. Not that Spirit doesn't want you to give in to feeling the lack of or the what ifs. Spirit wants you to feel full in this moment and to appreciate the beautiful things around you, even the small, tiny things like the smell of a rose, Again, something with the natural world, with the natural pace, not the artificial pace, that a lot of souls are still attracted to for some strange reason. I hope you know what I'm talking about. Addicted to information overload, addicted to wasting time scrolling on digital platforms. Yeah, there are good things. Trust me, I'm on the internet too, but I use it differently. And I definitely use it differently, and I know you do too. I'm telling you, more people are going to get so sick of things being so freaking artificial that it's actually doing exactly what Spirit has always planned to get us back to being grounded and rooted, back to some simplicity, back to natural ways, natural cycles, natural gestation cycles, not a flyby, whatever that saying is, whatever, I don't know. Anyhow, this is a time to be passive and not react, because you're too high quality and high valued. They're wasting your time. They are a waste of your time. Your time is definitely way too precious. There's other things that want to talk to you like the rose here. Okay, there's other things to entertain yourself with. I mean, you attract beauty anyways, okay? You've risen. You have risen and the future glows. So you've aligned with something that is so in sync with your soul, it will feel magical. It will feel like the relief you knew deep down inside was always there, because a truth comes with this. You're destined for some type of success. Let's see what else. Remain cloaked in gratitude. It turns the unseen into blessing. Now, this is utilizing energies, manipulating energies in a divine way, not in a way that is distorted. This is called those inner shifts bring outer blessings. And it is absolutely as simple as that, but it is hard at times. And trust me, life will always try to get loud and it will scream at you. But how you shut it out is just remaining in a place of gratitude, no matter what, because spirit knows how much you've had to tolerate and be mature in a situation. And that maturity is paying off. Trust. The situation is calling you to have faith. You know, whatever you've been gifted with to create some type of stability, that's shifting into some type of grace you deserve. What else? Yeah, emotions can blur the path. So be aware of this, because I feel you already know that you've gone through the emotional upheaval, the fire and the water, anger, frustration, right? All of this. And then it's like gets the emotions all crazy. But then what happens is we learn that the alchemy within us. We learn the balance of redirecting that fire to refining our own self and our own spirit in a way that is breathtaking, by the way, because it's artistry in the making. And that's exactly what spirit is asking all of us to do, is create our life like it is a work of art, because it is. And there's no right or wrong way. But the way that you know is when you're not attached to things that try to anchor you into upheavals. So we may need to just remain detached. We may need to look at the facts right now. We may need to just kind of, hold back from being impulsive, because if it's not happening now, it may arise again, okay? Because it's like I'm seeing this like kind of a rubber band thing. You've got this reality, this reality. I mean, it's just kind of it's doing this bending. Yeah, it really is doing a bending or stretching kind of thing. But just remain strong and stable here. And you're gifted with that by nature anyways. It's why spirit created you. Yeah, Taurus, some don't want the light. Some don't want to be enlightened about anything, whether it's light or just information. Don't drag them, because they're a drag on your soul. And I know that it can be uncomfortable, and because there may be strong ties with that or that person. But you're taking matters into your own hands here. You're creating a new contract and a new portal for yourself here when it comes to a shift in reality. You did the right thing. You know you did the right thing. Spiritual antennas off. Okay. Your soul light is okay. Soul light still on. Okay. But you do need to ground your energy a little bit more. Try not to miss meals. I know I've done that, especially when I'm like going through something challenging, or when I'm And usually when I'm going through something challenging, it's all a mixture of things. It's going through challenges, personally, materially, and spiritually, And so, Spirit always reminds me that it's okay just to be human. It's okay not to be invited to every maybe spiritual invite, that I do not miss meals. Meals are important. Um, to help you also think clearly. And I'm not saying that you're missing meals. I'm just trying to give you examples of things, right? Exercise, get out there, get your fresh air. Just doing something that is consistent is going to help you. And it's also helping you gain control of your own spiritual antennas that are a gift, not only for yourself, but for the world. But it doesn't mean you have to have them on all the time. In fact, Taurus, you're picking up on their energetic hooks onto you. Your light has really burned them in a way that is spiritual. So you've done your blessing. You've blessed someone just by being a fire to them, in a sense. Let's continue and see what else. Sacred comfort approaches. You may not be believing it or feeling it, but what did Spirit say? Abundance is coming to you. Heaven is rewarding you. Trust that you have created sacred comfort, but sacred comfort approaches. This is why you can be passive and not react, especially when people that you're really close to as well, because it's not just one soul that may be kind of aggravating or scratching at you. You may even have the past, you know, still trying to make an entrance, or try to think, or excuse me, maybe they think they have access to you like they once did, but close that off. Close it off. Let them learn something here. That's how you allow Spirit to teach them too, because you don't have to be in charge of, their evolution. The pain change, the pain of change lives in our resistance to it. So Spirit is saying again, just ground yourself, do things that feel comfortable, go out, whatever you can. But Spirit is also reminding you, you know, it's not easy to adapt, but you are already a lighter soul, a lighter being here. And you're just doing things that honor your integrity. And there's nothing wrong with that. Don't let things stop you. Okay, Taurus, look. I felt like I said this. The energy is working for you, not against you. This is a reminder. It's not all that it seems. There's a weaving in there's like a weaving of divine comfort in the discomfort. Money flow is returning. Some type of reconciliation with maybe money here. So look at that. Money flow is returning. Abundance, prosperity. The grace that you deserve. See, once you don't feel that you're having to drag others, you become a lighter vessel, a lighter channel, a more expanded channel with yourself here to have money come to you. Because you're not hooked up and anchored into the darkness that, others try to bombard you with. It's almost like they're trying to, they act like, I don't know why I'm getting this. Take it if it resonates. It's almost like they act like you're, responsible for their purification process or their healing or something like that. And it's like, my goodness, if they can't evolve as quick as you, that's their problem. And more than likely, they're threatened by how much you do surpass them, either spiritually, materially, combination of things. It doesn't matter. They just don't like that you can surpass them, and that's okay. That's not your burden. That's their own soul karmic loop that they're going to have to figure out to get out of on their own. You've already done your part. Look at that. Patience and silence are your allies. Now, okay. Wait a minute. Oh my God, this is funny. This is funny. Oh, okay, well, maybe not. Because I feel like this card is supposed to be, is this actual card too, but it's the same thing. This is time not to, this is a time to be passive and not react. Patience and silence are your allies, not against you. What did Spirit say? Oh my God, the energy is working for you, not against you. And what I see is that the energies have been working for you to reveal maybe, yes, a hard truth. That you are too high quality for them, but that Spirit wants to take care of you now. Spirit wants to show you something so much better that you deserve. Yes, and Spirit is disappointed in their choices as well. But, life goes on, right? And Spirit is, what in the world? See, look at that. You're too high quality. Let them go. Better is on the way. Wait a minute. See, oh my gosh. Oh no, did I accidentally mix the cards up? Oh gosh, see, I'm like, see, I told you. These are going through their own transformation. Oh no, did I accidentally grab my cards that I thought of? Well, it's coming out twice. Now, look at that. See, it's pretty much the same thing. Okay. All right. Well, Spirit wants you to do a double take on that. Also, Spirit's saying don't hide your knowledge or wisdom or your expertise in some way, shape, or form. Don't hide your voice either for those that love to sing. And I would say everyone should sing anyways, use those vocal cords. You were meant to be heard. And I do feel that there was this energy you had to break free from because again, you surpassed them. And that's really the truth. That's the real truth of it all. If you want to get to like the root of it, it's just that they're feeling threatened by you surpassing. And the other thing is I find out, or I have found out, there are souls that really do choose to want to stay in a dark space. They feel like it's comfortable for them. And actually, when I was saying that, what was coming in my mind was pigs rolling around in the mud. And I like pigs, okay. And they're just taking their little mud baths, but I'm just kind of thinking of it as a metaphor here when I was talking about them, right? How they like to be in the dark. They like to play in the dirt where they feel comfortable because they don't yet know or haven't been exposed to witnessing true divine blessings or blessings that come in a very in a more authentic, genuine, and I don't know if integrous is a word, but I want to just use the word integrity, an integrous way. I don't know if that's a word or not, but I just feel like I need to say it that way. Anyhow, let's continue and see what else Spirit wants you to know. But you really are a true warrior here. See, you activated karma. And activating karma doesn't mean punishment. It means refinement for the soul that chooses to rise above the darkness, to rise above some type of, lesson here. And you have. This is why your future glows. And this is why Spirit is saying, let me do the job. Now you've done your work. Now your job is to receive your reward from not allowing something or someone to pull you down into an old karmic loop. It's like on repeat for them. It is just a phase. You're just going through a phase, a season, a celestial fire. That is you. Starlight. Let the fire drive you to become your best self. See, we're just using the fire Yes, we do need to, vent out. We do need to be angered once in a while. And the anger is not destructive, it's creative when we use it right. And you are. So it's just a reminder that you're just in this phase, right? We have to just go through that, the old burning and creating phase. Ooh, your true inheritance comes from the divine. Spirit is going to gift you blessings. They will come in increments. Notice the small rewards. They will turn into bigger ones later. Quiet prosperity is coming. That's what I want to say. And it's coming from heaven here because they walk beside you. Your family of light walks beside you. When you're in this place of being patient and silent, this is when the angels are drawn to you even closer because you are the bridge. What else? So yes, we are going to have to work on redirecting attention because someone may try to get you too and get you all wrapped up in their drama, but redirect your attention to what's still in harmony, right? This is how you are anchoring and solidifying the new reality that's forming. Okay, that is it for those. So Taurus, let's find out how Spirit is currently helping you. Your being here is an answer to someone's prayer. How Spirit is helping you is maintaining your position as a spiritual warrior. I mean, look at this, no wonder. Oh, you're a warrior of light. So how Spirit's helping you is answering your prayer because you're also someone else's prayer and it's lining up. You have a beautiful life force, and Spirit recognizes everything that you've done, even though others may not appreciate it. There are people that do, even if they don't say it. All right, now before we end the reading, let's find out what dream is coming true for you that Spirit will reveal. A dream coming true for you that Spirit will reveal, Taurus. Support is coming from every direction. For those, just take this if it resonates. For those that may dream of like multiple streams of income, I do see that. Or, just being supported in unexpected and surprising ways. With this card, I get Six of Pentacles. So that's a card where we are, coming into some type of reciprocity where we feel more of a even flow of what's going out and what's coming in. So a dream that's coming towards you is support from every direction, the unseen and the seen. See, here you are in the moment. It's just like you're the flower and here's a hummingbird or whatever that's attracted to you because you're just in the right place at the right time and you're blossoming. So it comes to you. That dream where you don't have to work so damn hard at things. I hope that this was helpful for you, Taurus. Love and light. Take care.